What's up, YouTube? I'm Technical, bringing you another weekly video. Today I'll be discussing CodePen and all of the benefits and what it is. So CodePen is an online code editor and open source community for developers sharing code. It's an amazing resource for people who are trying to improve their coding skills, looking to start somewhere, or looking to try something different. So when you come to the CodePen homepage, you can look at the top picked pens. So if you want to explore other people's code, you can view it in the editor and see how they created this code um, using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So here you can see how this person made this. We have a cool cassette tape here that's pretty sick. You can see how this person did it specifically. And it's pretty neat if you're starting out or if you want to add stuff like this to your website. You can even search specific things. So I pulled up a navigation bar from someone's pen code. This guy Grant Campfield. And what's cool about CodePen again is it's open source community, the social media aspect of it. You can see what people are working on and fork it yourself and modify it under your own pens or in like your own library. So what's awesome about this is it's all in real time. You don't have to download any libraries, any packets, an IDE. You can modify the code right away. So if you want to change this and see how it will look with your code, boom. I could change the top of the navigation bar. So it's really interesting how you can modify it yourself, and this makes an even more conducive and immersive learning experience because it's hands-on rather than just watching a video or doing a Udemy course, right? You can see and dive deep into specific code and learn it yourself. So this is really great. And what's even cooler about this too is you can have these windows adjacent to each other. So you can modify the CSS while looking at the HTML on the left or the JavaScript on the right. You can change this however you want. And it's amazing because with something like GitHub, if you were trying to look at code, you can't really see it unless the software or code is live somewhere, maybe hosted on a website. But even then, you don't have the ability to edit things, change things yourself unless you download clone the code, and then you'd have to run it, make sure you have the library set up, and it works with your machine. There's no compatibility issues. So this makes it great because if you have internet access, anyone can learn how to code and how to code really cool things. So here's an example of something I coded recently. This is my HTML resume. I did this all with CodePen, using HTML, using CSS, JavaScript. This was a template from someone else, so I am not taking credit for this by any means, but it was a really interesting experience using CodePen to see how I can modify it myself and put things that I'm interested in, my skills, and things like that. So you can really dive deep into all these different available pens and try stuff for yourself and see what you like. And that's the really cool part of CodePen because it's very immersive. And I personally think it's the best, probably the best learning platforms for coding. Just because the code for some of these software is just incredible. It's nothing. It's not like you're going to see this if you take a class online or something. I mean, you might, but this is just so interesting. And because it's open source, because it's very collaborative and community based, it's just an incredible platform for learning specifics and really getting very advanced with your coding. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. If you have any comments, questions, please leave them in the video below. I'd love to help you. Please tell me how else you are learning how to code right now. If you have any other tips or any other great pens, please send them my way. I'd love to check them out and reach out to you guys. So thank you so much for watching this video. I'm Technical, and I will see you guys next week for another video.